You all right? Can you hear me? Okay, you're good. You're good, I got you. You okay? Can you breathe?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're both gonna catch our breath for a sec. I'm gonna help dig you out, okay?
Thank you.
It started like any other backcountry ride. Crisp air, fresh powder, and a skier just testing out his new GoPro for the day. Francis Zuber was gliding through the remote slopes near Mount Baker, Washington. No ski patrol, no groomed runs, just untouched snow and towering trees. He had no idea that what he was about to film would become one of the most terrifying real-life rescues ever caught on camera. As Francis cut through the trees, weaving between pines, something suddenly caught his eye. It didn't make sense at first. A shape buried in the snow, barely visible, just the tip of a snowboard sticking up near the base of a tree. It looked like abandoned gear, but something about it didn't sit right. He slowed down, turned around, and skied back for a closer look. Then he heard it, a faint voice, muffled, from under the snow. Francis froze. Someone was down there. What he had just stumbled upon was the worst-case scenario for any skier or snowboarder. A tree well burial. Hidden in the soft powder at the base of trees, these wells form invisible pockets of loose snow. When someone falls into one, especially head first, they often can't escape. The snow collapses around them, pressing in from every side. It's not packed like an avalanche, but that's what makes it worse. You can't push it away. You can't breathe. You're just stuck, completely silent, and totally invisible to anyone nearby. Buried under that snow was Ian Steger, a snowboarder who had taken a fall moments earlier and vanished into the powder. He landed headfirst into the well and was completely trapped, upside down, alone, suffocating. Francis didn't hesitate. He dropped his poles and tore off his skis. The GoPro on his helmet was still rolling as he sprinted to the base of the tree and started digging frantically with his hands. You can hear his breath quickening. You can hear the urgency in his voice. He shouts, "Hold on, I got you. I got you." The camera shows snow flying as he carves deeper, trying to reach where Ian's face might be. There's a moment, just a flash, when he clears enough snow to see a pair of goggles under the surface. And then Ian speaks, gasping, barely audible, still alive. Francis digs faster. He clears snow from Ian's face, then his chest, trying to give him room to breathe. It's a full minute before Ian can even take a real breath. But he's conscious, alert, and stunned. He had been buried for over 5 minutes. Later, Ian said he could feel himself fading. He knew he was running out of oxygen. He tried to stay calm, tried to wiggle free, but nothing worked. His arms were pinned. The snow was too soft to push, too heavy to shift. If Francis hadn't stopped to investigate, if he hadn't trusted his gut, Ian wouldn't have made it. Quick break. We make videos about real stories that sound made up. From survival to strange true events, if it actually happened and it's unbelievable, we cover it. So, if you're into that, hit subscribe. It helps more than you know. All right, let's get back to the video. When the footage went online, people were stunned by what they saw. The entire rescue, from spotting the board to digging him out, was captured in real time. No edits, no narration, just pure, raw survival. And what made it so haunting was how quiet it all was. No dramatic music, no screaming, just the sound of snow crunching, heavy breathing, and two strangers trying to stay calm in a moment most people never walk away from. Experts say tree wells are one of the least understood dangers on the mountain. They don't look threatening. There's no sign, no warning, and they kill even experienced riders. In fact, studies show that even when people are riding with a partner, nearly 9 out of 10 tree well victims die if they aren't seen falling in. It takes only minutes to suffocate. And yet, people still go. Every winter, thousands of skiers and snowboarders head into the backcountry. No marked trails, no rescue crews, just a promise of fresh powder and freedom. It's not carelessness, it's calculated risk. For many of them, it's a way of life. The rush of carving through untouched snow, the silence between the trees, the feeling of being completely alone in the wild, it's addictive. But it comes with a price. One misstep, one fall in the wrong place, and there's no second chance. Francis knew the risks, so did Ian. But that's the thing about this kind of life. It doesn't matter how prepared you are. Out there, you don't get to control the outcome. You just hope that if something goes wrong, someone's close enough to notice. Most aren't that lucky. Ian and Francis didn't know each other before that day. They weren't riding together, but for some reason, their paths crossed at the exact right moment. Francis noticed something most people wouldn't. He acted when most would have kept skiing, and because of that, a total stranger got to go home alive. Today they're still friends. Ian still snowboards, Francis still wears his GoPro, but neither of them look at tree wells the same way. They know how deadly they are, and how close this story came to ending in silence. Real story that sounds made up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. If you want more stories like this, we've got another one waiting for you right here.